Oftentimes, I get private messages about people who have had a bad church experience. And so today, since it's Sunday, I just want to talk to you a little bit about how I overcame and chose to still continue going to church after a very abusive church situation. Honestly, probably the biggest reason was, number one, I had kids at home. Number two, my husband was in Iraq. So I just really leaned on him to tell me kind of what I needed to do. Now, I knew that I needed to be at church, but I have been so hurt by the church that we were going to that I basically shut down the last couple, maybe year and a half or so that we were there. And I just really felt like I was being attacked at all times. Now, part of that was my fault. The other part was very real because that's how the congregation was. But how you move on and how you can learn how to thrive after you've had a bad situation at a church is basically you force yourself to go anyways, because it is something that Jesus told us to do. It is something that is very important for our spiritual growth, to make sure that we're not like going inward and not letting other people into our lives. You know, there's a lot of good things that came from the church that we used to attend. And there's even more good things that have come from the church we chose to go to. And so I'm just telling you that from my experience, wherever there's people, there's going to be some problems. And especially if a leader of a church is not good with relationships, there's going to be relational issues. And that was really the case for me and for us in the church that we went to. And so I just want to encourage you to, if you are sitting at home today because you've been hurt by a church, try again. Just keep trying until you find a place that is encouraging and cares and that sort of thing. And that can be hard to find. I get that. But at the end of the day and at the end of your life, you want to be able to hear God tell you that you were a good and faithful slave. And so I just want to tell you that I've been where you're at, and I really hope that this tip helps you to just push yourself and go anyways and not let other people stop you from doing what we're instructed to do, and that is meet at the first day of every week and all of that. So without starting to preach at you, I just want to encourage you. I understand where you've been, and I've been there myself, and it's hard to get over when you've taken these people in as your family and it doesn't go so well. And so message me directly if you need some help and some tips on how you can deal with a negative church experience. If you have been one of the people that has private messaged me in the past, I just want to tell you, I sure hope that you're doing good, and I hope that things are going better, and I'm there for you. So just contact me directly if you have any questions about churches or you don't know where to start when it comes to, God and all of that. And I would be happy to help you, give you a way to start learning what you need to learn. So I appreciate you, and I sure hope that this tip has helped you. We'll talk to you soon.